Interesting that Lepera will continue the kicking.
I thought they'd leave Guedo, the left-footed kicker, have a go at this one.
Yeah, well, I suppose he hit the last one so well.
1 out of 2 for Benjamin Lepera. This will bring the margin down to a single point. Sends it on its way. Oh, and flirted with that left-hand post. The flag stay down. And you can tell from the roar in the crowd, the home fans are happy with that.
Yep, you were proven right, John. Camera's looking at it again, but no, that's over the post, and it is marginally outside. And you wonder why Guido didn't take it with his left foot. But still, Stade have a long way to go. They've got 20 minutes on the clock, and Toulon are at the stage now where they're actually enjoying the rugby. Smith, in particular, and Armitage are getting their hands on the ball, and they're very, very dangerous.
Change of tactics from Conteperme, goes high. So does Bakis both, and makes a great catch. Well, since that Pape try, Stade Français really haven't had their hands on the ball at all. Here's Smith in from the wing. Stade just need to break up this play a little bit. Thilo Boerd, well tackled by Pape, left the ball back nicely. Missoup got it up to Armitage, who's been a real thorn in the side of Stade Français in the last 10 minutes. This is better from Stade, driving Toulon backwards, and they get the penalty. That's maybe the decision the home side needed. They can get some good field position here and just settle back into the game a little bit.
Well, you have to hand it to Stade. You know, they realised they were under pressure. They realised that the momentum was with Toulon, but they really rolled up their sleeves. They got stuck in, and that was a fantastic turnover.
Martin Rodriguez must find touch with his kick, and he does.
Again, a tube is, for me, is a transformed player this year. This is, you can see Armitage, he's so difficult to put down. And as we said, he's enjoying the afternoon. He wants the ball in his hand. But for the time being, Stade have managed to clear the danger. Sure, Philippe Saint-Andre will hope that Dimitri Strzelecki is not long-term injured.
Parise rises at the back of the line out, drops the ball to Dupuis.
Who's there? Armitage.
All the support players coming in from Stade concede the penalty. The home crowd don't like the decision.
Well, they were forced to go off their feet because of the body position of Armitage. He was straight in over the ball. Just watch him here.
Armitage, il plaque, il gratte à chaque fois le 7. Jamais il est joué. Comment on le sort?
Yeah, I think it's Tom Palmer who just finally got frustrated. And actually he didn't need to do it, because I think Stade had actually managed to recycle the ball.
There was just a little bit of panic in the Stade side throughout this game. They've made way too many errors. They have the lead, and a home win is what they need very, very badly indeed. They have a long way to go, 16 and a half minutes. 4 points the margin. Jean-Charles Aurioli throws, doesn't find his man, it's gone forward. De Malmanche at the back, driving across the 10-metre line. Great work by the substitute hooker. The ball there for Dupuis. Gets it away to Pape. Pape's had a huge game for Stade. Parise, usually the go-to man, did his job when it was needed that time. Conteperme's pass doesn't quite find the man. And David Lyons, well, he couldn't stop his momentum before hitting the touchline. And after all that action, play comes back for another Toulon line out near the 10-metre line.
The Toulon defence has been really impressive. And despite the best attempts of Stade there, some great running by Pape, they counted for nothing.
Well, they've stolen in the line out again. Have Stade Français. Rabadan getting up this time. De Malmanche driving into that defence. Armitage and Shaw competing for the ball. They've gone offside. It's gone back on the Toulon side. Thilo Boerd. Little chip ahead. Stade have plenty of men back. Arias throws the ball inside to Warwick. Warwick sees a little bit of space, finds a good touch inside the 22. Parte takes the line out quickly to David Smith. Smith clears downfield, decided to keep the ball in play. Found Martin Rodriguez, he goes up into the sky as well. Parte underneath it. Ball comes loose off their hands. Was it forward? Yes, it was. Whistle blows. Scrum starts, so the kicking game there goes the way of the home team. It's frantic enough stuff, Gilly, isn't it?
It's frantic, but again, you can see the value of having Paul Warwick at full back. That kick to his left-hand corner, right-hand corner as we look on screen, that is trademark Paul Warwick. He's the best in the business at that, and that's why, for me, he's more valuable at full back than he is at outside half. But it's a real titanic tussle. Still only a score between the sides.
Flexion. Touché. Stop. Entrée.
Big scrum here for Stade. Get the ball away this time. Contepomi moves it on. Comes to Contepomi once again. Little kick through for the corner. Brilliant kick by Contepomi. David Smith had the confidence to let it go to touch rather than play it.
But again, it's just the improvisation. The kick wasn't the call. But Contepomi is just so game aware. He comes around the corner. He realises the pass to Saki's not really on. Messina has moved out of slot, and he just has the poise just to dink a little ball behind. And he's very, very unlucky that actually the Toulon player didn't have to carry it over the line. It was a wonderfully weighted kick.
Simon Shaw catches in the line out for Toulon. Box kick from Thilo Bourd. Thilo Bourd finds the touchline outside the 22. So good defensive work from Toulon on that occasion. Would have been a nervy moment for Jean-Charles Orioli. The last two throws to the lineup were turned over.
En place. Allez. Patient.
Ala de Malmanche, a little bit of blood on his cheek. Pape rises and catches this time. The Stade Français line-out's been very, very good today, but great defence of the maul here by Toulon, driving Stade backwards. Malmanche carrying at the back. Now Stade edge forward. Have they broken a little bit of a hole in the defence? Well, it's all a bit awkward now. The Malmanche goes to the ground. David Lyons, a little pick and drive. Unable to bore a hole in the Toulon line, but turned back to his teammates. Well, Simon Shaw's come all the way around the wrong side. Dupuis, a little bit awkward, was he? Fouled on the ground. Just seemed to slip as he got his pass away. Ball went backwards. Stade have the chance to attack again. Ronchero. The two prop forwards for Stade have been very, very good today in the loose. Contepomi slips away from the tackle, got the pass out to Rodriguez. Parise somehow kept it in play the first attempt. Roberts managed to force the Italian number 8 across the touchline. Lepere and Contepomi think play has gone on. Contepomi just making sure that it hasn't.
Well, you can see just doesn't quite have the legs anymore. But again, a brilliant offload to Martin Rodriguez. But again, the problem for Stade is that the Toulon defence is not letting up. And if they can ride out this storm, we do feel that they are going to get another opportunity at some point over the last 10 moments.
Simon Shaw taps back to Thilo Bourd, finds Giteau. Giteau goes for the up and under. Well, Warwick had to come a long way forward. It's gone forward off a Stade player. No advantage for Toulon. Scrum for the visiting side.
Well, it was messy. It's almost as if both sides are just taking a little breather before we enter the final stages of this game.
Just over 10 minutes left on the clock, 4 points the margin. It's been that sort of tense battle you get in the top 14, and there's so much at stake.
Close, please, close.
The visiting side Toulon, fully aware that a win on the road like this would virtually seal their place in the top 6. Stade Français knowing they have to win their home matches and win all of them if they want to compete in the playoffs at the end of the season. Great drive from Stade in the scrum. They get the penalty. I'm sure Julien Dupuis will have a shot here.
Well, could that be the defining moment? Incredibly powerful scrum from Stade. Effian Roberts just couldn't handle the pressure. And as you say, in the table, it really is a fight for the 3 to 6 spots. You look at Toulouse, way out in the lead on 69 points. Clermont-Auvergne on 61, and Toulon are on 50. So they're 11 points behind Clermont.
Okay.
Julien Dupuis' kick is on its way. He's got the direction, he's got the distance. The margin goes out to 7.
Oh, that's a great kick. Of course, the Stade could win. Will leapfrog Racing Metro and join Montpellier on 41 points.
Well, there'll be a little bit in the Stade minds, maybe, to get another score and get, well, they want to get outside 7. So Toulon can't hold them back with the converted try, but also get out beyond 7 to deny Toulon the losing bonus point. Armitage making a nuisance of himself. Dupuis gets the ball away to Contepomi. Long kick downfield, but Lepere underneath it gives it to Smith. Dangerous man with ball in hand. Tom Palmer holds on to him though. Ball quickly recycled. Bastereau attempts the kick through. Ricocheted back and forward. Was it knocked on? The second occasion by Bastereau.
No, I don't think so. I think that'll be a Toulon line out.
Jean-Charles Aurioli comes over to take the throw. As Stade Français brings Dan right into the action. The clock still, well, the clock was stopped. Referee asking for the throw to be taken again. He'd blown the whistle. Not sure Jean-Charles Aurioli heard him. The throw came, and it'll just all be reset. Shaw rises once again, flat pass to Guido, feinted to pass, stepped inside the first tackle.
Joe, what are you doing here?
Kubriashvili into the game in the front row, did well on that occasion. Toulon rumble on towards the 22-metre line. Guiteau, we were back into traffic that time as he sucked in some defenders. Kubriashvili stopped outside the 22. Quick recycling. Armitage comes up with the ball. Contepomi desperately hanging on to Armitage. Messina almost slipped through a little bit of a gap here. Stade Français defence being asked all sorts of questions. Bakis Both is wearing number 24. He drives into the 22. This is Palisson. Jumps over one tackle. Stade have plenty of defence down that narrow side. The ball squirts out. Contepomi reacts quickly, but Toulon secure possession. Van Niekerk unable to find a way through. This is Guiteau. Guiteau gets through the first gap. Can he get round? Paul Warwick. Warwick manages to hold on to Guiteau. The ball has gone loose. Stade Français have turned it over. Well, Matt Gidder might have done better to hold on to the ball when Warwick stopped him.
Well, I think it was Saki who actually was retreating, managed to just get in the way of the pass. Other than that, it was a try under the post, and huge pressure from Toulon continues.
Contepomi doesn't find touch. David Smith comes back, dances round, tackles. Saki managed to hold on to him. The ball's gone loose. Demalmanch quickly in on Tilo Board. The white shirts pile through, but it comes back to David Smith. Well, the pair, both sides all out of shape now. It's a dangerous situation. Difficult to defend. Stade Français will quickly want to set up their line. Tilo Board whips it out to Giddo. Awkward one for Messina, had to wait and jump for the ball. David Lyons got his boot to the ball. Was that one forward? Van Niekerk took the pass. The referee's whistle blows.
But Stade are really hanging on, and I think the clock will be their friend. We've got 75-20 on the clock, but huge pressure coming from Toulon on it. Again, we just saw how good Giddo is. He just continuously takes the ball to the line, and eventually he finds a gap and he just gets through it. That's the forward pass. This is the gap, and he just looks to offload out the back door with his right hand. Yeah, they know that if that ball goes to Armitage, he's under the sticks, and we're back to 19-0. So Paul Saki was the right man in the right place as far as Stade are concerned. I'm not even sure he knew a whole lot about it.
Gerhard Mostert comes on in place of Tom Palmer. Some fresh legs in the second row for Stade Français.
Reprise. Ouais, droit. Droit. Vas-y. Flexion. Touché. Stop. Arrêtez. Stop.
Well, Sebastian Thilobourg doing his best to get a decision from the touch judge or from the referee. The referee was on the blind side.
Toulon need to just protect the one bonus point that they have. It wouldn't be the end of the world if they picked up a losing bonus point on the road. 3 points clear of Castres and Montpellier, both won today.
Touché. Stop. Arrêtez. Non, derrière le ballon.
Parise gets the ball away to Dupuis. Dupuis wasn't much in that, but he found touch, one bounce. Stade Français take the ball into the Toulon half.
Yeah, the question for Toulon here is, have they got the energy to launch an attack from here? We're a good 60 metres from Stade's line. They look a little bit tired, and you just wonder if their chance to draw level went.
Awkward ball back from the line out. Van Niekerk chooses to kick. Ball sits up in front of Arias, trying to sidestep the rushing Van Niekerk. And Lepere with the chance to clear. It's blocked down into the in-goal area. Who's going to get there first? Well, David Smith lets the ball go over the dead ball line.
Keep the ball! Keep the ball! À quelle langue faut le dire?
Well, that's what we were worried about from a Toulon point of view. Stade just desperate to get over the finishing line, get their 4 points.
Giddo kicked short for his forwards. There was an infringement in the air, I think. Penalty given away by Stade Français.
Giddo just needs to take his time over this kick. Quite a narrow angle, but with a left foot he should be able to get some good distance on it, which he duly does.
That's a great kick from Giddo.
Yeah. And now there's a little bit of a bit more of a spring in the Toulon step. They've got 120 seconds plus however long it takes to get a converted try.
Well, these sides drew in the top 14 back in 2009. That was in Toulon, 22 points apiece. A converted try here for Toulon, and it's 19 each. Soup tries to steal away from the side of the ruck, stopped in his track short. Popped the pass to Kubriashvili. Thilo Bourd moves it infield to Guiteau. Bastereau, great strength from the centre. Thilo Bourd goes the other direction this time. Shaw tackled as he received the ball, but Thilo Bourd in quickly to move it. Guiteau racing cross field. Guiteau, clever reverse pass. Armitage steps around one tackle and another. Eventually stopped 10 metres from the line. This is great stuff from Toulon. Stade Français need to defend here. Soup into contact. The ball comes back again. Thilo Bourd.
Numbers left, has to be.
Stade Français seem happy to give away the penalty here. They know the danger. It might bring a yellow card as well. They're offside. They gave away who had 3 penalties. Messina tap. Sampson drives to the line. Lepere fancies a go. Stopped by Stan Wright. Toulon players come charging in. They're at the bottom of the post.
Smith's calling for it left.
Slow down slightly. Patience needed by Toulon. The crowd exhorting one more effort from the Stade Français defence. Arias asking the question, is the ball out? Toulon drive to that line. They're half a metre from the whitewash. The bell sound. The next time it goes dead, Soup picks and goes, but there's a penalty coming.
That's the score.
Thilo Bourd to Guiteau, thrown all the way wide. Armitage gets in for the try. He deserved the try, but he's close to the touchline. It's a difficult conversion attempt, and the tempers fray a little bit. And Baki's post is in smiling. He just wants, he's asking Pape to punch him. Look.
Pascal Julie obliges. And all of this time, Toulon have to decide who's going to take the conversion. Will it be Guiteau or will it be Lepere? Because they've got one kick for a point.
Oh, Jean-Charles Orioli seemed to come in late to all the action there. Players split up.
But when we go back to that passage of play, you mustn't underestimate the part that Sébastien Thilo Bourd played at the 9 for Toulon. He was at the breakdown almost instantaneously every time there was a tackle, and the speed at which he cleared the ball kept the momentum of that play going for Toulon.
Capitaine, écartez-vous s'il vous plaît.
Is there a chance the referee will give a penalty from the restart?
Highly unlikely. I think in this instance the referee will say you take your chances with the conversion, but it would be it wasn't clear what actually started that. Referee wants to go upstairs first of all just to confirm that it in fact was a try. I think we were pretty sure that it was, and all of this is it's going to make the conversion very, very difficult. Yeah. And of course Armitage had denied Saki a try, and Saki couldn't deny Armitage a try. He's so difficult to stop. Just any question of his. No, that's 100% a try. And it's now down to the kick.
That's about 1.5 meters in from the touchline.
I think for me, I think Guiteau with his left foot is more suited to this. I think Lepere is a little bit more hit and miss. We saw one fantastic penalty from him, but we saw one much closer in that he didn't get. So the game is over. The question is, does Michael Checa and Mario Ledesma go home with 4 points or 2 points? And will Toulon go home with 1 or 2? Looks like it's Lepere. No, it's Guiteau.
They're both wearing the white undershirt. The left-footed kicker.
Well, this is
Well, he's faced pressure situations many times before. Matt Kiddo sends it on its way through the post.
What a ball. What a ball. What a kick. That is extraordinary pressure.
Well, the Toulon players rush to celebrate and lift their Australian imports. What a finish to the game. The final score at the Stade Français, Stade Français 19, Toulon 19.